Okay, welcome to the trampoline analysis video. So this video is going to analyze the routine which is provided, and we're going to break it down into four aspects. These aspects are execution, form, phase-in, and kickouts and lineouts. They both tie in together. So execution is the way in which a skill or somersault in this matter is performed, the way in which the somersault exits, so execution. Form, this is the style of the routine, so the way in which the routine looks. So making sure that it's aesthetically pleasing to the judges, and also so that the performer can control each skill. Phasing. Phasing is from where the performer leaves the bed, so leaves the trampoline, that's phase one. Phase two is getting into the somersault or shape at the top of the jump. Phase three is the phase in which they come down from the somersault down to the bed, preparing for the next skill. So that's phase three. Kickouts and lineouts. Kickouts are a way in which a performer gets out of a somersault. So this is by kicking out of the somersault in order to be straight and ready for the next skill. And lineouts ties in with this, as a lineout is the way in which a performer holds the somersault or lines all the way down to the bed, showing form and showing strength and control. Okay, so we're going to start the video now, and we're going to break down each skill. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so we're using the slow-mo function here, so it's nice and slow, so it's visibly able to see. So the first skill is a three-quarter front. As you can see straight away, the performer takes off diving forwards, where on a three-quarter somersault, the specification is for an athlete to take off, and as I've explained in the intro, to take off on the straight position takeoff, so taking up all the way to the top of the bounce, so straight jump, all the way to the straight top of the straight jump, then performing the skill. As we can see here, the three-quarter front is taken straight from the bed. So then the performer lands on the back, and from the back then they perform a brawny ball out. So this is a front somersault with a half twist from the back. So we've seen here, it gets into the nice tuck shape straight away from the three-quarter front, and kicks out at 12 o'clock. So this is a good skill here, and he performs this skill to the right specification, and also lines out by, as you can see, lovely pointed toes and pointed fingers, holds the lines all the way down to the bed for the next skill. So the next skill after that then is a straight back. Again, on the straight back somersault, the skill is not performed at the top of the straight jump. He leaves the bed and comes through the somersault straight away, not using phase two. He's jumping from phase one straight to phase three. As we can see, as we play the clip onwards, he has to bend early because there's not enough rotation of the somersault in order to get all the way around straight. This is losing marks, but sacrificing in order to perform the next skill after it possible. So the next skill then is a straight Barani somersault. So this is a straight somersault with a half twist. So again here, he takes off leaning forwards, not taking off straightwards at the top of the straight jump, but then he does well to adjust and perform the straight shape at the top of the drum, as we can be seen. Lovely again, pointing fingers, pointing toes, that's what we're looking for on the form aspect. Play the clip onwards. Again, bending early for the next skill. Ideally, we would like the performer to wait a little bit longer before bending, preparing for the next skill to take off. So the next skill is a pike back somersault again, as we can see, he gets into the lovely pike shape, deep, nice and tight, and exits again at 12 o'clock. So this on this skill, he meets each specification, holding the lines all the way to the bed again. So next skill then is a Rudy. This is a 1.5 twisting straight somersault. As we can see on this, he does tend to suffer and struggle with twisting. As we can see, he gets his arms tangled up. This is due to the way the performer twists. Everyone twists in different ways, but ideally from here now, we would like the coach and athlete to work on twisting by splitting the arms and holding the lines to the side of the body in order to twist more easily and so that it looks aesthetically pleasing as well. Again, not enough rotation by bending the legs. So again, it gets into the pike brawny. So this is a pike front somersault with a half twist. Gets into shape nice and early, exits early. At 12 o'clock, holding the lines again. Point your fingers, point your toes. Great. Again, not enough somersault in this. So not enough power was generated. He has to bend early to adjust in order to perform the next skill. Next skill is a tap back somersault, as we can see here. Lovely again, 90 degree, nice tight tuck somersault. Exiting it again at 12 o'clock, meeting the specification. Holding the lines all the way to the bed, which we want. Next skill is a tap brani. Again here, it gets into a nice shape. I would ideally like to see a tight tuck shape, emphasizing on touching the knees, showing the judges that he is performing the tuck shape. Again, he kicks out again early, lovely again at 12 o'clock, point your toes, point your hands on the body, showing the line-up position. This is great. And then finally, the last skill is a double back somersault. Again, he gets in the tuck shape again, nice tight 90 degree angle. This is what we want. But he does kick out very early, so he kicks out at 12:15. This is too early. We need the somersault at 12 o'clock. As we can see when I play the clip onwards, because he kicks out so early, there's not enough rotation of the somersault and speed to hold the straightness all the way to the bed, where again he has to adjust by bending in order to land the shape of the somersault. Okay, so that was the answer to the routine. From there onwards, the focus would be on holding the line notes and generating more power and more somersault into these skills in order to perform the somersault at the top of the bounce, which is phase 2, and also hold the lines all the way down to the bed by not bending and not losing marks. And also another aim would be to execute some of the other skills which he tends to struggle with. So for example, the Rudy, practice on twisting by holding the arms to the side of the body when once twisting, instead of getting tangled up and causing the legs to bend because there's not enough rotation and speed in the somersault. So these aims they can take away and focus on, but apart from that, it was a good routine. He showed on times great depth in the somersaults and shapes. For example, tap back somersault, pipe back somersault. But there needs to be a focus on the phasing of the somersaults and skills, and also kick out and line outs.